Hi Cancer, welcome to your Heart Wisdom reading for the week of the 21st to the 27th of September 2020. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're well. My readings are about helping you to overcome challenges and limitations that may be affecting your self-worth, enabling you to be more loving and compassionate towards yourself and others, which will enhance all areas of your life. Yes, I hope you find these readings helpful, Cancer, and my goal is to help you to be more heart-centered so that you can have more love and compassion for yourself, and particularly during these challenging times that we're all living with. So I've pre-shuffled the cards. I'm going to shuffle them again whilst I focus on your energy, dear Cancer. So what is it you need to look at this week? What message can we bring to Cancer for their highest good? 21st, 27th September 2020. What does Cancer need to look at this week? Okay, so we've got two cards that have come out, so I'm going to keep those. And that's followed by, and the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we've got, in the challenge position, we've got compassion. In the position that contributes to that is acceptance. Potential solution is earth. And the underlying energy card for the reading is self-worth. So some very strong cards here, Cancer. I'm really interested to see what's going to come up in this reading. I recommend you have a look at the images on the cards and see if they speak to you. There may be a message for you. And you may want to pause the video to do that. My cards are abstract images. I designed them myself because I prefer to work with abstract images. It helps me tune in more effectively, both to my intuition and into your energy. So I hope you like them. And if you want to know more, there's information on my website, heartwisdom.uk. Well, Cancer, I've been picking up a very strong message for you recently, and it's just wonderful. If you haven't already checked out the other readings for September, particularly the monthly, I recommend that you have a look, because this seems to be a really profound time for you, and it's very much a time of healing. And I'm noticing that there's quite a bit of green in this reading, which speaks to me of healing. And I'm delighted to see the compassion card. I love to see this card in my readings, and it doesn't come up very often. And I know you've had it before. And my readings are all about love and compassion, as you know. And I think Cancerians are naturally compassionate people. They have tremendous empathy and understanding, particularly when it comes to suffering. And this being in the challenge position, it speaks to me of you perhaps struggling to have compassion for yourself as you go through this healing process. And it can be challenging when we go through a change, and we can imagine negative consequences of change, and that's natural. It's just ego-based fear, and fear is about, well, it's often about false expectations appearing real. So you might be imagining this new life that you're stepping into. You might be imagining that it's going to come with challenges and difficulties that you don't want to have, basically. And in recent readings, I spoke about you lowering your defenses and bringing those barriers down so that you could let in the good stuff, really, and connect to passion, and be more authentically yourself. And this speaks about that to me, because acceptance being here speaks of, because it's linked to this card, you finding it difficult to accept yourself fully, as you go through this change, and that's natural. You know, I wouldn't beat yourself up about that, Cancer, or focus on it too much. It's just part of the process of growth. And having Earth here is very reassuring, because this speaks to me of you feeling more grounded. And I'm pretty sure there was something in the previous week's reading about being grounded, and that helping you to have this sort of stability that you need as you go through this change. And it's here, it's in the solution position. So perhaps you are feeling more grounded and you've found a way to achieve that. And it could be something as simple as spending some time in nature, or it may be connecting to yourself, going within, or perhaps you've been spending time with family or friends that help you to connect to yourself, where you can just be you, without worrying about, as we all do, how we appear or how we should behave, or looking after other people's feelings. Perhaps you've had some time recently where you've been able to ground yourself and just be you and have a bit of a break, really. So that's wonderful. And if that hasn't happened, Cancer, it's coming up soon for you. Underlying the reading is the self-worth card, and that speaks of you feeling worthy. You are finally connecting to your true value, and that's just fantastic. So that sort of permeates the whole spread, and so this is all about you valuing yourself and overcoming any challenges and limitations associated with that. And this green color, which is at the core of the reading, as I said before, it speaks of healing. So I'm really pleased for you, Cancer. This difficulty with compassion will pass. You're so used to having that for other people, and being I'm trying to get the right word, being empathic, that's it, towards other people and their difficulties and their challenges, and you're very good at seeing through behaviour and what drives that behaviour. But for you can find it a real challenge, you can find it difficult to be compassionate towards yourself. And I know that's changing. I've seen it in the readings, and I'm smiling because it's such a positive thing that you are going to be able to really appreciate your value in this life, and just how much you bring in the service of others. You're a natural healer, and you're naturally empathic as well, and intuitive. You're one of the most intuitive, if not the most intuitive star signs, Cancer, and that is such a gift, because it does a tremendous amount for humanity as a whole. Even if you're not in the healing profession and you're not focused on it, it's something that you do naturally. You naturally impact people around you in that way. So having this healing process take place is so important, and it's very powerful as well. So I'm not concerned at all. I think this is just a temporary glitch. It's because you're not used to this. You're not used to focusing on your own needs and focusing on yourself and putting yourself first. It's all new for you because you're so used to doing that for others. But the irony is, if you do that, if you do put yourself first and you fully accept yourself, you'll be doing more for everyone else. So I really wish you well with this, Cancer. If you want to explore it further, I am taking bookings for private readings, and the link for that is below this video. I'm going to leave it there. So until next time, may your heart be your guide. Love and light. Namaste.